All right, so Belle brought something to my attention in the break we were taking, and you do have something to say, right, Belle?
Yes. So as I was watching this, I did think of my Jeepers Creepers. I feel like they're kind of related. I feel like it's like a thing with them in a way because remember, we don't really know what Jeepers Creeper is. I assume he's a person that transforms, but he could just be an extraterrestrial like it. So I think it was interesting to see like the similarities of them being dormant, which then they have to eat people's body parts because all the bodies were mangled. I mean, Georgie, his arm was missing. So I mean, it wasn't like he was eating these bodies whole. Like he was picking what he needed from a buffet, same as Jeepers Creepers. And I think it's pretty interesting that they're very similar, and that they also loved the smell of fear, and they loved scaring the shit out of people. They got a kick out of it.
So we see Pennywise, and we talked, I think, about this a little bit earlier. He eats a guy's heart. He's a grown man, mind you, but he normally goes after kids. But at this point, I think they're on survival mode, or he was in survival mode. He needed to kind of feed on whatever he could find, or whomever he could find. And it's the same thing with the creeper in the first movie, because when he's in the police station, he's kind of just eating everyone that he can find just to recover.
Yeah, it's like when you're playing video games, you got to find those like medic packs.
Uh huh.
Yeah, that's what you're like. You're in survival mode. Like, oh my god, I gotta eat something.
Uh huh. Or me when I wake up from a hangover and I say, oh, I gotta eat something to recover from this. Normally I crave fried chicken or wings
Interesting.
after a hangover. So you mentioned yours is barbacoa and menudo, right?
Barbacoa menudo and a large pink lemonade with heavy ice from El Bato. And it has to be exactly like that.
Wow. Do you eat that in a special order, like a specific order? Something goes first and then the next?
No, it's just like it's like a little mini buffet of two things that I eat, and then I just swallow it down with the pink lemonade. But it has to be heavy ice. If not, it just won't work. I don't know what
Wow.
it is. Don't ask me. I'm very specific when it comes to that.
Well, see, for me, it's usually chicken wings with Gatorade, specifically the cucumber lime flavor.
I've never had that one. I've heard it's good, but
It's awesome after a night out. Trust me. It's
mm,
that is my lifesaver right there. And I wonder if they sell that anywhere else but here,
it's probably like a valley flavor.
because
Or maybe they're trying to like broaden their spectrum of flavors.
my friend Monica, she's from here and she lives in California. Or she used to live in California, and she told me that she could not find hot Cheetos with lime over there.
Wow, that's blasphemous.
So I mean, you could always buy hot Cheetos and put lime yourself, but it's not the same.
It's not the same because you get them soggy. You need to have the lime baked into them. Also, I like to get the beer salt or sal limon, but sal limon has too much sugar in it, so I go for the beer salt
Uh huh.
and I throw a bunch of that in the Cheeto bag and I shake and shake and shake it, and then you have like hot Cheetos with lemon coated in sal limon.
You just made my mouth water, Bell. Literally, I'm salivating right now. It's because when you're Mexican and you grew up with those candies, it's like it triggers memories of good summers and good times.
Yes.
Yeah, but I mean, so I guess flaming hot Cheetos with lime is a flavor that's only sold here locally. I don't know what the hell, but like we started talking about creeper and we were talking about hot Cheetos with lime.
Well, that's probably him. He's probably salivating over these hearts. He's like, oh my God, I bet that one's got some lemon in it.
All right, this one's got some chile in it, some salsa.
Yeah. Oh my God, this is spicy. Why is it so spicy?
But yeah, it's crazy how these two characters are so similar to each other, and they go dormant for a number of years, and they pick a certain type of victim that they like.
hmm
So you know that some serial killers in real life actually do become dormant for a while.
Yeah, they do. So when they start, they do have a break. Sometimes it's a couple of years, or because they feel satiated. They're like, you know what, I got a good killing. This is awesome. And then something just starts changing in them, and then it starts being like they're erratic and they constantly kill to fill that void, to kind of get that first high that they got when they murdered somebody for the first time. But you never really get that back. And a lot of them, they tend to perfect their craft as they're going through that high killing spree. And then some tend to get sloppy. That's how a lot of them get caught. So it is true that they do go dormant, and then all of a sudden it's like boom, it's spring break bitches, and then they start killing everyone. But yeah, it's interesting.
There's a period of activity and then a period where nothing happens, and then they kind of spring up again from nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like what these creatures do in their own way also. And I want to say they have stylish wardrobes also.
I just can't with the new Pennywise. I'm telling you, it looks like Barbie or Marie Antoinette. Let them eat cake. That's what it looks like with all those puffs.
It looks to me like a porcelain doll or something like that.
That's true. That too.
I mean, with the ruffles and everything.
And then like I don't know, the hair. It's just too much. The original Pennywise, like he's cool.
I mean,
I hang out with that one.
I think out of both Pennywise versions, that's the more stylish one. The other one is stylish in a different way. I think he looks more sophisticated, kind of, but
he's bougie.
I guess you're not a fan of his wardrobe then.
Mm-mm. He's too bougie. But I did like watching the little kids dress up as it on Halloween. Little mini it's everywhere. It was adorable.
Yeah, a lot of people dress up like him. I mean, like anything, when it's popular, they dress up like that.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of girls incidentally dressed like Pennywise, and that was a little weird.
Well, because he's very femme in this new version. He's very femme.
Yeah, because I was like, that's sexy but weird at the same time. So I don't know.
Oh, that type of girl. Yeah. No, I don't like. I like when they stick to the costume and they don't tramp it up. I mean, everyone, you can wear whatever you want. I'm just giving my opinion. Like, I think it looks awesome when they're like full blown it. You know,
like on character, not like the sexy version of
yeah, not like I'm wearing like a tablecloth for my for my top and like a strip of fabric for my bottom, because you take away from the actual character if that was your intention, to actually give them like a look at me, I'm Pennywise, or you just want to look at me.
Look at me because I'm half naked.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of every costume has like a sexy version of it. It's kind of weird, I think, in a way, because it kind of looks appealing, but at the same time, I see what you're saying. It takes away from the intent of the character.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
But once again, we're not telling anyone to wear what to wear.
Yeah, everyone is free to do as they please with their lives.
Yeah.
But let me see. I think I had one more thing to say before we actually move on to the closing remarks. But it's like, you say something and then I think of so many things to say after that. And this episode is already gonna run close to 2 hours again.
Ay Dios.
What are we doing, Belle? But, well, I guess that was not important because I think I would remember it by now if I had. But, yeah. So, yeah, it's interesting how Pennywise and the Creeper are very similar to each other. And I'm going to try to do that from now on. I'm going to try to find similarities to characters that we talk about to the Creeper. If I can.
That'll be interesting, because I think there's a lot of them.